Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack by using code K100 at shopmando.com. That's SHOPMANDO.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando. Okay, next one, Graham Pickering. Subject is Swerve Still Crying. Vlad TV is one of the most controversial YouTube channels around today. For those who don't know, it's a shoot interview show about black culture, hosted by a white Russian. Even worse, comments on Vlad TV have been used in the past that sent black men to jail. So, of course, Swerve Strickland uses interview time to take potshots at WWE. What does he say here, Joe?
I think he sent us the whole interview. So.
Oh, the whole interview? Okay.
Why don't you ask a summary,
right.
Brock?
I'm done spending.
Because I saw this interview, and
well, let me finish the email then.
Bro,
okay.
Booker T went off on him.
Okay, the guy making $3 to $5 million per year in AEW, you put a mic near him, he's going to cry about WWE. Trust me, all he does is cry and bore at the same time. He's calling out Booker T, and now he's crying that Triple H, while in NXT, didn't put him as the top guy in the company, and instead WWE focused on nobodies like Roman Reigns. If you can remember him, some guy called Brock Lesnar, a funny name. Plus, lately, Swerve has been taking shots at AJ Francis. What's going on here? Could it be that Swerve is a bruised ego because, even after getting his push in AEW, is a ratings and ticket-selling disaster? WWE has a horrible history of black men, but you cannot play that race card with WWE 2025. It only backfires. And really, in the black men that AEW have pushed, there's Swerve Strickland and Hello. What do you guys think about this? I've not seen this interview. I mean, I saw a soundbite, but not in a lot of it. A lot of it. Have you saw this interview, Konnan?
Yes, I did.
So what is Booker T mad at? What is he mad at Booker T? And what is Booker T didn't bro pull it up? I think Booker
T was mad at a couple things because he said that.
Joe, pull a clip up of Booker T because I saw just go to okay. All right, here we go. Actually, Joe, find the clip. All you do is go on.
Booker's clip from his podcast.
Just go on Twitter and just put Booker T Swerve, okay? Mm-hmm. And it'll probably have the clip.
Well, he was just saying that kind of Triple H didn't see anything in him and other people that I guess he felt with lesser talent. He was mad at AJ Francis because I guess AJ Francis got heat for something backstage, and that led to
with the BFAB with their ride or something.
Yeah, BFAB
you want her flight information or something.
Yeah, she didn't get flown in, and so I guess he must have spoken out, and it got the whole group heat, and so. Booker was really mad about a lot of things, but the main thing he said, how can you go on Vlad TV because you got played? You know,
play the clip. You have the clip, Joe?
I got 30 seconds of Swerve and then Booker's response.
All right.
Okay. All right, perfect.
Because I'm black, I've been working for the company for a long time, and I know I've been treated fair for the last 20 years.
That's not what happened when Vince said the N-word in front of you. That's not being treated fair. My opinion. And to that statement, it's not even what I'm saying. I'm saying what people are saying. I'm saying what your audience is saying. So it's not just me just talking out of my ass out of nowhere. It's what your audience has been complaining about for the better part of like 2-3 years from not seeing black talent even getting single matches on PLEs and stuff like that. It's
face. But I told Swerve Strickland to his face how disappointed I am in him as a young brother, because all I did for Swerve Strickland ever was put him over and put him on a pedestal as being one of the best out there that ever did it. He deserved being the AEW champion. And for him to say something like that about me, you know, I don't know if these guys think racism stopped in 1990 when I got in the business, but it didn't. Okay, you may not hear about a lot of racial issues with Booker T because I handled racial issues head first. I opened doors. I broke down barriers for people like Swerve Strickland. Swerve Strickland perhaps would not even be here if it wasn't for me. I have to apologize for nothing that I've done in this business because I've gone out there and literally represented in the ring, out of the ring, from day one all the way to this day in 2025. Okay, you speak on Vince McMahon and him saying the N-word. You want me to be angry black men in the company. You want me to not open doors and make, you know, spaces for people like you. That's what you want me to do. Swerve Strickland, I hope you're never going to be in the movies. I hope you're never going to be on a movie set. because you might hear somebody say the N-word. And if you got a problem with it, they're going to tell your ass to get the hell out of here because this is a movie, all right? And I'm upset. I'm upset because, more importantly, I'm disappointed at Swerve Strickland because what I told him, and I'll repeat it, just like I repeated it to him, you got played. You got played, bro. You got played. You let that man play you and pit you against me and me against you. I don't know how many stories you ever heard about that on Vlad TV, but it's many of them. It's many stories out there about the black man against the black man because Vlad is pitting them against each other. I don't know how many people you heard that's got locked up from the federal perspective about going on Vlad TV. I don't know what the hell you doing on Vlad TV, first of all. What have you done to be on Vlad TV, okay? That's just my opinion on that.
Jesus.
What a great line. What have you done to be on Vlad TV? That's great.
I want to make a point, bro. It's disappointing. I don't like the perfect example. Like I don't, racism exists, whatever, right? But when I look at guys that are successful in the business, because the race had nothing to do anything with it, it's the fact that you guys were extremely talented. Elevate yourself to a level. I don't know why people like that want to talk about the problem of racism stuff or things. It's like, dude, you kind of are ruining your own argument. It's like you got by on merit and talent. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you advance, because when you were on TV, you got the people, you were performing.
But who are you referring to?
Like when Swerve, he's constantly he's bringing race up a lot. You know, I don't know why he's trying to represent the race. He's a talented individual that if we look at professional wrestling, you line everybody up, no matter what their color is, you know who the talented people are. I don't. And the thing is, it's I don't think Swerve is benefiting himself by referring to himself as a black talent. You know what I'm saying? That to me, it's like why are you do? I don't look at you as a black talent
because that's impossible for you to say. He is a black talent. I'm a Latino talent, and fucking Stone Cold is a white talent. We can't get that out of the equation. We are what we are. Now you either connect with the guy or you don't. Assholes come in all colors, all nationality. That's why I can't hate a whole group of people when there's people my own nationality I don't like. Yes, he is black talent, and maybe in his mind he's looking around and he's going, well, how many brothers are they pushing? Okay, let's look at it. New Day. Who else? I know there's more. Bianca.
Right.
Who else?
Bianca's the world champion.
Right.
Who they got? The Tongans, the Samoans.
They're not black.
The brother. They're not white.
Black. Okay, they're white. Samoan.
Okay, not even right. This island that's why since then this is what we're doing now. Now we're trying to say, okay,
he's talking about black talent. He's not talking about Samoan talent.
That's my point. But
Samoans can talk about their own talent and go, hey, we're getting pushed a lot, which they are. Okay, and before they were just basically comedy figures, with the exception of maybe Snuka.
This is the simplest way you could just minimize this argument. Okay, if you just look at the talent that they're talking about, if they're black wrestlers, okay, do you say you we've seen them perform? We've seen so many people perform. Are they not getting pushed because they're black?
I don't know, but my question is, finish the answer for me or Joe. There's New Day, right? Mm-hmm. There's Bianca. Who else? Because I can't think of anybody else.
Street Profits.
They're not really big. They're finally pushing them after a long time. But okay,
Carmelo.
Okay, time out.
Naomi.
Okay, but here's the question.
Naomi. All right.
Okay, but here's my thing.
And Truth.
When you're saying pushed,
right?
Okay, now we got to ask how many guys are actually being pushed that you would separate from the people that we would classify as not being pushed. Okay, because what you have to do, you have to make the division. So here's what I say who's
all
being
the
pushed.
top guys are being pushed.
Okay, who is that though? And where is the top begin?
Oh, come on, and Orton, Punk,
okay,
Rhodes, Roman, Cody, 5, Cena,
Seth,
even Seth.
Oh, bro, there's only 9 or 10 players.
Okay, that's all you need. How many fucking do you need?
How many people they have in the roster?
Okay, but you've got guys that
That's
are
what I'm
over,
saying.
like
No, but here's
Dominic, like Ray, like you know what I'm saying?
right. Okay, but I'm just saying. Okay, we're getting into an argument that doesn't really have a lot of like substance to it
It's
when we're
not really
starting
an
to
argument;
talk
it's a
about
discussion.
discussion. But I'm just saying is like if you look individually at like each individual case, you know, how much role does race play in their value and their performance and their what you're
It
giving to the
shouldn't have
business.
any role.
That's
But
what I'm saying. So it's like
okay,
that's why I
but
think that
I'm
these conversations.
thinking just to
Yeah,
play devil's advocate. Maybe when he was in NXT or well, and he was in SmackDown for a little while.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know if all these people were being pushed then or some
Well,
of
they
them.
had that little click with
Well,
AJ. He's they were getting
Yeah, but
they
they
were
were
kind of like
getting
a rap.
heat. Yeah,
Right.
but it was
Here's the
brutal. The act was brutal, and I said it at the
Well,
time.
because
Yeah.
they didn't make him because he's an actual. These guys are actual rappers and stuff, and they wouldn't let him do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They were just like
Because
talking. Like
remember
they
the
were,
videos
right.
AJ was doing where like, he was like a
Yeah.
boss in the back of the car? There was
Exactly. He had to
great
do it on his
videos.
own because they weren't
Yeah.
putting that shit on TV.
Right.
You know, that was their gimmick.
But you
So
know
why do
over
we?
there, bro,
Go ahead.
it doesn't
Yeah.
matter what color you are.
Right.
If you have heat, you're fucked. And and young talent pay attention to this because me and Disco have seen it a million times in creative meetings. If somebody that's in creative, and as a wrestler, you know who's in creative. If you have heat with him, you usually have heat with everybody in creative. And now you're under the microscope. And if you fuck up, there goes your push. 100% guarantee you that happens in every company.
Right.
Well, you know how this started, right? Was because Booker said racism wasn't a part of his career. He never, well, not the way he put it was he got.
Well,
a,
I
he
could
was
speak.
saying-
I can.
But
I
wait,
could
He
actually
said that
speak 100%.
he said that he confronted it head on. That's
Yeah.
what he said. He didn't
And
say
I,
there wasn't.
Was- yeah,
and
you're
you
right.
got to understand. Okay, I was one of the, and I'm not bragging on this, but I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah, you're one of
I
the
was
guys that picked Booker to be champion.
huge advocate
you
for him when
were.
I was on Booker.
You were.
Okay,
You were.
because it wasn't like, oh, we need Booker.
He
The guy
deserved
was,
it.
He's like
Yeah.
one of the best fun guys in the
Right.
like, period. That's and everybody knew it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
Like
there are
everybody
people
knew
that
it.
wanted
Right,
to
yeah.
frame it as, oh,
Right.
token black guys so they don't look racist.
Right.
Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
which
He was
is
as
completely-
talented as anybody in that company
Absolutely.
at that time. And
Absolutely.
we saw how talented he was when he went to WWE.
Right.
Right.
So you know,
My-
like
my question though is what Swerve was referring to was a skit where Vince drops the N word, and then Booker
Right.
goes, "Tell me he didn't just say that."
Yeah,
Have you
Right,
seen
yeah.
it? Disco, have you
Yeah.
seen it?
yeah,
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah.
seen it.
Right.
Everybody's
So
seen it,
I'm
yeah.
just saying, Swerve's point is they did that in front of you. You participated in the skit, and so who are you to say anything? But my
Right.
question
kind
would
of
be,
like call him a sellout a little bit.
yeah. So
Right. Yeah.
Konnan, if you worked for WWE at the time and they wanted you to be the guy in the background going, "What did he just say?" or "What the," would
Right.
you have participated? Would you have
Right.
objected?
But it's
They
interesting.
said if they said
but
the
I think,
N-word
I think,
or something like that.
I think too many of these. I think Swerve and Booker have kind of like a philosophical, different way of looking at this too. It's like,
Generational beef.
well, just I'm saying, Booker, I think speaks for, like he's kind of like a voice that's like trying to say, hey, don't try to all you black professional wrestlers out there, don't try and use your color to try and advance. Maybe it's because I think he's actually said this recently. Maybe that's something about your talent levels. Like look at yourself in the mirror sometimes. Don't just sit there and complain about that. But Swerve is like come from the different angle, saying like we've been put down long enough. I'm the first black champion, so like it's kind of like a different philosophical way that they look at this. Like, do you agree with me, Konnan? That they're kind of like
Maybe,
that may
maybe.
be one of the sources of their beefs.
Yeah.
You
Well, there is a generational issue, and a young brother looks at something very
'cause-
differently than an older cat.
Because
You know what I'm saying?
he's trying because I think what Booker got offended at is Swerve was trying to say, Booker, you should have been using the race card.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if Booker's trying, don't try to tell me like I got pie. I didn't have to do that. I was told like they said that I think that's the gist of the beef, maybe. So it's gonna be interesting.
So, Joe, you said that at the beginning of the show, you have the I am the astronaut and the Hoovy thing.
Yes.
I'd like to hear that one day, maybe today. And I would like you to add to that, what did you ever do to get on Vlad TV? Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. and join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.